So let me ask you, when it comes to your money, are you more like Snoop Dogg and you're like, I have my mind on my money and my money on my mind? Or a little bit more like the Beatles and you're like, help, I need somebody? If that's the case, I have that special someone for you here today, Miss Arlene Alvarez of Raymond James Financial Services. A great friend, an amazing woman, and someone that definitely will have her mind on your money. Thank you, Arlene, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. So everyone, you guys know it's Ketty Urbay with Simply M, the movement. This is the Simply M Spotlight. Why do I do this? Because I want to share the amazing people that I've met along this journey of life that I know are doing great things to help others. And Arlene, you're definitely one of those people. Feel so blessed to know you.
Thank you. I feel blessed to know you too.
So let's jump right in. I have to say that I've seen videos of you dancing, so not about money for a second
and
here.
I danced with you too.
Yes.
Yes.
And you have
She's
done,
amazing.
Thank you. You've done professional ballroom dancing. And just tell me what that's done for you, just that whole experience.
Well, it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot like life. It's a discipline, and it's like it kind of gets you going on a mindset that whatever you want to set your mind to do, you can achieve. Like I would never think that I would place in a championship, but I did my first year. And I set a goal. I did the steps. I did the classes. Got a great teacher, which I think is key.
Yeah.
And I just achieved the goal. And that's a lot like everything in life. Whether you're trying to stick to losing weight, getting to certain shape for something, or doing a financial plan, or writing a book, another goal that I did, or starting your Simply in the movement.
Exactly, starting a business.
Anything.
Everything.
You just kind of set a goal, get the right players and coaches in place, do the time, and most important of all, and you say this all the time, Ketty, is have fun doing it.
Absolutely.
If you're not having fun doing it, it's just not the same.
It's not worth it.
No, at all.
And, basically what you just said about the whole ballroom dancing experience is that you have made it a point to have a growth mindset versus the fixed mindset.
Correct.
And the growth mindset is key, would you say, to understanding the market? By that, I don't mean the farmer's market.
No.
So you've been doing this, and by this, I mean, is it wealth advisor or is it financial advisor for over 25 years? That's another common misconception, right?
Yes. Well, I'm going to explain that all. I've been in the financial services industry since I was 17. So over 30 years. And I've had my licenses doing investments since 1996. So yes, almost coming on 25 years that I've been doing this. And I started out, I'm a financial advisor. But a lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a financial advisor and a wealth advisor?
Yeah.
They're basically the same thing. The only thing is wealth advisors deal with typically a higher net worth of clientele. So I do that because I have my own independent practice with Raymond James since 2015, and we offer typically an open architecture of every type of investment available for clients, many of which are typically reserved for high net worth individuals. You need to be a credit investor, have a certain amount of assets, and that's one of the blessings that I had that I look forward to so much starting my own practice, because I got to take all my favorite and best clients and grow them. And I know that you are a big self-development person, and you know the Pareto principle, how you focus 80% of your business comes from 20% of your clients.
That's right.
And that exercise in itself, was very scary, leaving a gazillion clients and a firm that's well-known and going with Raymond James, which is also well-known, but starting on my own from scratch.
Yes.
But that was the best thing, because I took my favorite clients, my best clients, and guess what? I gave them more attention, and that grew, and that grew. And it's been such a learning experience. And I tell people all the time when they want to start their business that it's so important to have that mindset, to think, I deal with the best people and work with them, and you're going to grow more of that same. You're going to attract more of what you're focusing on.
It's going to, and I'm going to try this because this is all new to me, and we're going to jump into your book in a second. Compound, right? It's going to just build.
Yeah.
Like you're going to build your wealth.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, a lot of these things sound to everyone like, wait, this is like Chinese, this is like Japanese, like I don't get it, right? And especially women, I think that we're like, I'm not good with money, or I don't understand numbers, or I don't understand the market. So tell me how you help folks that start from that place understand it better in other ways, not just direct clients, but maybe like this book right here that I started reading myself.
But you're so good at this because you kind of teed up everything. So remember when I said the ballroom dancing, I got the best coach? That is so important. When you are working with your future, your financial future, it's so important to have a good coach. You can't just, and there's a quote in here, and I'm going to say it because it's my favorite, and I love Susie Orman.
Yes.
And I don't have my glasses, but I'm going to read it. Okay. It says, I don't care if Warren Buffett is your financial advisor. Power does not come from relying on someone else to handle your money. It is created when you and only you take the initiative about your money. So going back to finding the best teacher for me, I think everyone needs to find the best coach, the best financial coach for them to help them build their assets. Because it's not about just throwing it at someone and then when something blows up, you say, oh, they stink. Or, you have to somehow get someone that explains things to you. And for me, I have grown a lot of women. A large part of my practice are very successful women. And Warren Buffett says that women make the best investors because we tend to be more disciplined in our approach.
Hear that, guys?
It's true. Yeah, men are all like, oh, I'm gonna throw it all at Bitcoin. It's not. We're not like that. We tend to be more diversified, and we stick to it. We stick to the plan. I have men too, obviously, but I feel very, very proud of a lot of the women that I work with, and I will go out on a limb and say this, and I hope my men don't get mad. The smartest clients I have are women.
Yeah.
I have some that understand some of the more complex investments that we do and can teach a class on it.
Well, I won't argue with that.
Yeah, but it's a great thing. It's a really good thing.
Yeah, no, it's great to see.
Yeah, and it brings you peace because when you understand, okay, the market went down. Okay, that's fine. Like people freaking out what happened with the bank crisis recently. Oh my God, I have a lot of clients. Okay, I'm covered. I'm fine. I understand every investment I have, what the risk is, what I'm risking for what reward. And, and they also, another thing that's very important about, the analogy on the dance partner, any goal you have, and financial advice,
yes,
is someone you can pick up the phone and call. And they're going to tell you. It's not you got to be on hold and wait to call you back 3 days later. No. My clients can call me anytime.
Yeah.
And I can just help them be at peace in 2 seconds. And it's great. Or if they're really worried, I can help always change their portfolio a bit so that they can be a little bit more at peace. Everyone should sleep at night.
Exactly.
And the only way to build your wealth and create the life that you want is by, paying yourself first, investing. And it's a scary thing.
It is.
It's very scary, and people don't know a thing about it. And the news media does everything in their power to scare people. Like you never see on TV, you never see, the market has averaged 9% every year. They never say that. No. They only say a crash is imminent. So-and-so from whatever say, it's all that sells because that's the fear, unfortunately, is what sells.
Yeah.
So I try for me and everything I do, and I know you are so much like that. We lead by motivating, inspiring, the positive stuff, not focusing on the negative stuff because that's always available too.
Exactly. And there's two things that I hear you say all the time, and I love the whole thing with the coach because it's true. It's like you talk your clients off the ledge, right? Because the client can be emotional.
Yeah.
And reactive, right? Whereas you can explain, like, this is what happens, these are the trends, this is the reality, I understand you heard this, but this is what I suggest you do. And that's what a coach is there for. It's like you're able to keep them stable and steady and with their eye on the prize.
Correct.
Right?
The number one thing that hurts the chances of a client reaching their financial goals when they're investing is their own behavior.
Their irrational decisions.
Yes, it's their own behavior. They want to buy when things are going up. It's human nature.
Right.
They want to sell when things are going down. So you could Google, there's so much research has shown the value of having a financial advisor because they help you see that, whenever you don't see the light, they help you see the light. Whenever you want to create, sell something, create chaos in your portfolio, in your life, they help you not do it.
Yeah.
And that is so valuable.
And it's clear to me, too, from the moment that I met you, that people are the reason why you do what you do. And there was a different word that started with P, which is why you left working for other companies, and it's because they were pushing products.
Yes.
They were pushing a platform.
Yes.
Or what have you.
Yes.
And so share a little bit about that. Like when you had that moment, you're like, you know what, this just isn't in alignment.
And a lot of that I write in the book, but
Yeah.
that is a great point. I think it's so important that a person's portfolio is customized to them.
Yeah.
Everyone is different. Like I have clients that only have CDs or treasuries, and I have clients that have more aggressive things. Everything is tailored. So what I do for clients is just it's a tailored portfolio to their particular financial goals. none of them are the same.
Yeah.
We use typical models. We mirror some of them, but they are tailored to each client.
Yeah, they're not cookie cutter.
No, a lot of firms, what they do is that they put, it's so much easier to manage to just throw it onto a model and that's it. Even the robo advisors out there, you pay a certain fee and but that's not you. It's not tailored to you.
Yeah.
What if you are in the pharmaceutical industry and you really love and you want to have a little more of that? So we work with putting investments that are tailored to each client and helping them understand and coach them, understand exactly what they have. It's so important to know what you own.
Exactly.
And I think many people, many firms don't have that. So that was the big push for me in going independent, apart from owning my own practice and not being pushed, not telling me you're not going to get a bonus if you don't sell this or you're not. We don't sell.
Yeah, like you're not reaching your quota, you're not reaching your number.
Or you have to refer, now you'll know what bank I was at before. You have to open X amount of bank accounts. You have to, we don't do that. We help our clients, we advise them, we don't sell. We advise them and we set a goal, we work on getting that goal in place, and we help them with any questions they have. And if you want to call me and ask me about Bitcoin, you can. If you want to call me and ask me about, earning more money on your CDs and how we can help you with cash management, you can. If you want to ask me about loans or anything, you can. We can help with everything.
With everything.
Tailored to each client.
To each client. And that's a beautiful thing. So if you're listening to this interview and you're like, CDs and treasury and so on and so forth, and you're just like, oh my God, I don't get it. This is where the book comes in, right? Because here you really break down the basics, and it has to do with music, and we both are music lovers. So just share with us, please, about this amazing book right here.
So my book is a quick read. You'll read it in, a couple hours. And basically it's a book, it's titled Help. I love the Beatles, so it's titled Help, Why You Need Somebody, and not just anybody, to guide you on the long and winding road of investing. And it kind of tells you the basics on different types of investing and how to find the right platform and person to help you. A lot of what we talked about today.
Yeah.
And then, once you find that person, obviously then, have that person coach you and help you with different investments. But I think everyone should read a book like this because it's the first step in getting on that path and finding that right person or platform.
Absolutely. And, do you remember that book, I'm going to date myself too, from a long time ago, Who Moved My Cheese?
Yes, I love that book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is why I love this book too, because I remember I was like, okay, now I'm starting to get it, like these basic concepts. And that's the first step. Like, we want folks, especially women, to kind of start to get comfortable with the verbiage and with the concept and see the example. Hey, I can do this too, because you're not there yet, right? So it's not that you'll never get there. You're just not there yet.
Correct.
That growth mindset again.
Yeah.
So
but we help them. We help them get there. And I sometimes send champagne bottles whenever they hit a certain milestone, especially the younger people. It's like they want to hit 1 million and they're almost there. We try to get them. It's so exciting when they get there. And we do things that are very unique. Like we offer them, there's investments that have downside protection. Anything out there. We really can help people.
And you can help anyone. This is not, so we're here in Miami, Florida, but that's not where you need to be. So
no, I have clients all over the globe.
All over the globe. So not even in the U.S., all over the world.
Yeah.
And so if someone has this growth mindset and they want to work with someone like you who's going to coach them, who's going to custom tailor everything, who's going to teach them, who's going to educate them, who's going to talk them off the ledge, right? How do they reach you? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
The best way is to go through my website, and my phone is on there. And my minimum is $1 million, by the way. That's what a wealth advisor is. In order for us to do some of those protected vehicles that we offer, you have to be an accredited investor, and that's why. But you can reach me on my website, which is www.enrichmentwealthmanagement.com, and we can connect. And happy to help everyone.
And get that conversation going.
Yes.
It's so important to know that we all have that capability. We all have that possibility, that growth mindset, that abundance mindset. And even better to know that you have someone to guide you every step of the way. Thank you so much, Arlene.
Oh, thank you for having
being
me.
Here today.
You are awesome.
And remember, ladies, we can do it all. We can write books. We can dance. We can make money. We can help other people with their money. So stay positive, stay happy, be blessed, and be a blessing. Till next time. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.